The RB199, I've made parts for all these.
Mind-blowing.
It is, and
You've got that heritage, you've got that history. I thought they manufactured cars, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it's jet engines. What is a jet engine? I work in engine overhaul services.
My job is to be able to support the shop floor in order to help disassemble, repair and assemble the engine and send them back to the customer. So it's sort of like a garage, but for big jet engines. I thought I would always be a musician. I thought I would be playing the guitar and singing somewhere else until my mom and sister diverted the career to engineering.
So what made you pick it, like engineering? What made you coerce me to engineering?
Because you wanted to be a musician and you didn't have a good voice and you couldn't play the guitar. No, play the guitar. We told her that Dr. Dre, remember, we were like, oh, you can be a music producer.
Yes.
So you need to learn how to do sound engineering.
That is so true.
Yeah, thank God for Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre is the one that inspired me. What is that?
She liked fixing stuff, like she'll pick, remember when you take things and you'll fix them, you'll open those old TV, you open it at the back and you're just
any
trying
electrical
to open
problems.
Yeah.
Interestingly, my mom, she didn't mind the engineering bit, but she did not understand an apprenticeship. So when I came to her telling her, I want to do an apprenticeship, she was like, what is that?
Oh my God, I was like, hang on. Hang on. Why? What is apprentice? And you started explaining, you didn't even know much about it.
Yes, yeah.
I think the turning factor was when my mom actually got to understand the full picture of what a degree apprenticeship is about. The fact that you still get to go to uni, you come out with no debt, you're still paid to work.
And you still getting paid? And then they pay for your uni, and then you have to work for that company? Oh, like, oh, this is even getting better. I'm so proud of you for what you have achieved. It's been a long journey, hard, but you made it to where you are. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. Ife is, at the moment, she's doing an apprenticeship, and it was super exciting to have her reach out to me because she's a family friend. Her dad reached out to me and he wanted advice. Should she do the apprenticeship? Should she wait and go to university? So similar questions that I encountered. It's good to have a chat with you finally, you know.
It's been a while.
Yeah, how's it going?
Well, it's been going well. I've been there for a month now, so I've gone through my first payday.
Oh, yes.
Good, yeah. Yeah, Frida's been a great help. It's nice to have someone to tell you their experience and what things to do and what things not to do.
I saw myself in her. I still see myself in her. So I try and give her the little nuggets that I wish someone gave me when I was her age, really. I guess you're still young, but what's the career path for you?
Yeah, well, I still would like to consider the practical side. Most especially designing. I like to do designing work.
hello.
Hi.
How are you doing? Good to see you again. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Very good, thanks. What's going on here?
Well, we've got an engine that's coming down the line, which has now been finished on test. And again, over here, we've got an engine that is a Trent 7000. That simulates, that flare and the podding simulates what's on the aircraft engine.
How long does it take to make all of these?
For a Trent XWB, between 25 and 29 days.
How do you package it? Do you leave it naked, you know, when you're giving it to the customer?
We actually put it into a customer stand to make sure it's safe for transport. Then once it's in the customer stand, we then ensure this treble wrapping around the engine to make sure it's packaged correctly, because when you think about the price of them, I do like to pass things on to the younger generation, but also, why can't I learn from them? You know, there's things that I can learn from younger people as well. So it actually spurs me on and makes me feel younger when I'm with them. These people make it look easy.
You do, yeah. Can you see yourself doing this?
Yeah.
Hands-on.
Yeah.
Passed off.
It's a very different environment to what I was expecting, you know. It's just nice to be part of something so big and great.
STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering and Maths. Today we're in Nottingham. We'll have loads of guest speakers from the industry, and then later we're going to have a drones coding workshop where the students get to work together as a group and get to code a drone and fly it. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this session. I'm super excited to get started. It's really good because this is the perfect scenario. You've got 4 girls. So for me, this is close to my heart, and it's in Nottingham, where I'm from. It is important to get younger women into STEM because we all have different ways of thinking, and you know, being a woman, I already know that the traits and the characteristics I have are very different to some of the men. I want to have diverse thinking. I want, when we're going into artificial intelligence, I don't want to just have men programming these machines. I want to have, you know, females also, because you know, those machines will take biases. So yeah, I'm very purposeful about getting more women into technology, into engineering, because they are creating the products that we need for the future. And if they don't have a voice in those products, then those products will automatically have the biases. So lift up, hover for like 2-3 seconds, which is exciting, and then move forward by 40 centimeters, and then go up again. So it's like a ladder effect. Would you do this at home? Yeah. Nice. Because nowadays they're not as expensive. You can do them for Christmas. Oh my God! Oh. That was a bit too high.
It was very interesting and like inspirational to see the engineers, and like the drones are very cool and fun to play with.
Yeah, I think today was actually quite fun, and meeting like people from different backgrounds and that.
Squeeze, bang, and push.
It changed my stereotype about like engineering and that. Like, it's really fun.
It went up again. Oh, yes!
I definitely think that these lovely, amazing girls could be apprentices. So I've definitely dropped in a tip saying when they get to 16, they should definitely apply for our apprenticeship. Yeah.